Welcome. This is the Whiskey Roundtable. We are your hosts. I'm Joe Clark.
Big G.
Karen Helen Keller.
Eric Black on the side.
On the side.
He's sidecar number 2.
Just a side of Eric tonight.
Side of Eric. Yeah, that's right.
Welcome, guys. Get a cigar, grab a whiskey or whatever is on the table here. Grab a whiskey, grab a cigar, and we're going to get the show started here. We want to thank you for joining us tonight. Be sure to view us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Also, check out the whiskeyroundtable.com. It is newly updated with all the links to all our different outlets. Some of you new people that are watching today from other groups, we do whiskey tastings, whiskey reviews. Just kind of watch us tonight. It's going to be a little goofy. We got a special whiskey tonight. And
Not the best.
We're talking window licking whiskey tonight, son.
Real tomato ketchup, Ed?
Real tomato ketchup.
You know, one morning I woke up, looked under the
My
stairs,
mom said I'm the best French kisser she ever had.
Breast French
Yeah,
kisser.
Yeah, that too.
That's it too. Yeah, I didn't like the looks of her knees, so I quit.
Wow.
Flag!
Alright, so tonight is Black Velvet's Canadian whiskey. It is a blended
What'd you call
Canadian
me?
whiskey. Huh? Why'd you have to say it like that? It's just a label. It is.
Pour those awfully deep.
If you notice on the label,
I did on purpose.
it's imported. And, we're going to cut it with something also in case we want to open it up a little bit.
We got some water in the cups there, kids. Water in the cups.
And I'm sipping on 2 stars to give myself at least a good start.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
All right, Greg, what do you got on cigars?
I'm smoking a 360 Listen, I've been drinking for a little bit here, okay? Just chill me out here. Anyway, I am smoking a Series 364 Royal Havana cigar. So it's an Ecuadorian Habano blend cigar, and it's one of my favorites. This is a cigar that Dave from Royal Havana Cigar supplies me with, so it's good smoke. I enjoy it, really do. And Eric, bro, when I'm done with this, Eric Black brought me a CAO Pelion. So this is another great cigar, and can't wait to get into this as well. So I'll be doing the transition. What are you smoking over there, Eric? You're smoking a house cigar too, aren't you?
I've got I'm not a cigar guy, but went and visited a guy by the name of Steve Kane down in Columbus, who I've met through whiskey, and he does another podcast. But he owns the Tinderbox at Easton.
Tinderbox.
And this is one of their. It's
where
a
were
BS. Tinderbox in Easton, Columbus.
Okay.
So
for some reason, I think I've been there to Tinderbox.
Isn't there like a really nice mall out there?
yeah, it is. It is.
It's. I bet you will.
See how I know these things?
It's a nice little area, and thanks for Steve for this and some of the other things I picked up. It's a nice guy if you ever get down there as well. But I know we've got other places. I was just happened to be going through. So
awesome. So I'm going to give a shout out to Cleveland Bourbon Co-op. So Eric is always kind enough to step in on a show. He's always welcome. We always have a good time. He's a lot of fun. So I'm giggling already. We haven't even got started. So Royal Havana Cigars.
There you go.
Dave Samrock, Royal Havana Cigars. Check them out, guys. You go to Royal Havana in Willoughby. Mention the Whiskey Roundtable. 10% off on your first purchase. I say that all the time. You guys got to go there. It's a fantastic place to entertain for sure.
Great place to watch the game too.
It is. There is a good. If you want to go see any type of playoff game for the Indians or the Cleveland Browns as regular games or any of that stuff, you got to go there. Big screen TVs, kids.
He just upgraded too. They're nice.
Just upgraded all the big TV. They went from big TV to bigger TV. So, it's a good time there. Very, very good time.
Porn never looked so good in 8K.
Porn never looks so good with the big screen. But anyway,
oh my.
So we have Village Martini, the Clifton Martini.
What's up, Steve?
I want to give a shout out to those guys. Check them out. They have a very good wine, bourbon, and Scotch selection, and their pours are very reasonable as well. So that's all I got, kids. That's all I got.
Forgot Karen.
hey, Karen, what
are you smoking?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Sometimes she smokes, sometimes she doesn't. Go on.
There's a bug in here.
There is a bug in there.
And if I just smack Joe in the head.
Well, Steve was here
it's
last week.
because the bug was here.
Might put me out of my misery.
That's just my excuse in case I have to smack Joe upside the head later. No, I'm smoking Tatiana Groovy Blue. It's a grape, and it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Is it grape infused kind of thing, or?
Yeah, it's a infused cigar. It's very
okay.
good, yeah.
All right.
She loves it.
I just like it.
And it must be pretty good. It's more of a girl cigar, and they can't keep them in stock over there at the Royal Havana. So I stole the empty box today.
So see, ladies,
Thanks,
ladies
Dave.
smoke too.
Dave, thanks for the opportunity tonight. I know we were supposed to jump in a limo and go have some fun downtown, but I know that we forgot about the.
I'm just looking this. Oh, sorry.
Forget about the. You forgot about the whiskey roundtable, and that's no big deal. I know you're excited. You just got back from
Forgot about
California.
the whiskey roundtable.
What?
For shame.
He's like, I forgot it's Friday. We went all the way out there. He's like, I thought you were gonna come hang out with us. I'm like, dude, it's Friday. He's
That's
like,
'cause we
"Holy
were off
shit."
last
He
week.
just got back. He just got back from California, so he's just a couple days off. It is, but it is.
I have to say that I'm just a little enamored by the glisten of these glasses and this bottle, which I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's plastic.
Oh.
It looks plastic.
It
from
is
here.
plastic.
Okay, all right. So nothing but the best tonight.
That's what I said.
That's a big boy. What is that? 3.5 liters for $1.75 at the
Yeah,
local
it's-
gas station.
Oh, easy.
You'll find that in the Section 8 section of the liquor store.
Bottom shelf.
Below the bottom.
Yeah.
So
It's by the toilet
in the
furnishings.
basement.
it is. It's right next to the toilet paper. So we just thought
We're
we'd-
bad.
Hey, with my news, I actually have uses for Black Velvet.
Ah.
Watch, we're cracking all these jokes right now, and watch, you're gonna drink and be like, oh my god, it's really good.
That's what I said today. I go, Greg, watch Joe.
We never
say
had it
this
out of the
shit's good.
snifter.
Do I dare not say that? No, I won't say it. Forget it.
Oh, just
Leave
stuff
alone.
it.
No, just leave
Stuff it.
alone. I don't
Were you
think-
scared?
This crowd isn't ready for that. But anyway, but we use it to wash Jimbo. But anyway, he gets a bleaching.
Wait, is that before or after we watch Jimbo?
That is
That's a before wash.
We have to get him drunk before we give him a bath.
Because here, scrub that backside.
Oh, amen.
Oh.
Amen.
Yeah.
He is something else, that little guy.
Next to Natural Light. Natural Light might be an upgrade, buddy.
You know what's funny is we said, well, you said we're doing the show this week, and all these people are like, oh, I love it.
Somebody said, I remember when George Burns was in the commercial.
Yes,
Really?
I have that in my
okay,
news.
Okay, all right. You
Yeah.
ruined it.
No. It's
Show's over.
It's all good.
Pop the button. Fuck.
Get going. Keep your comments to yourself.
Yeah. Bottom shelf. What are you talking about? I almost wore a suit tonight, guys.
I had the
Look
tux
at
pulled
this.
out and everything.
Was
Look
it
at
one
the
of those
glisten.
suits that tie in the back? Is
Well, I'll
that
tell you
the
what, I was
suit
so
you're wearing?
excited.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually wore underwear today. So we're gonna.
No way.
I
This
did.
is high class, man.
You got
This
more laundry
bug
to
is
do.
really killing me.
Great.
Right? Likely, I mean, we can't see it on the camera.
Did you
so
bring
that's
your gun downstairs? Because I'm about to shoot this fly.
No, because we have alcohol and that would not be legal.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
Brain to the outfit.
That's why Eric's on the show. Bring me back.
I didn't know it was Karen who said it.
Thank you.
nice.
Oh my goodness. Too funny.
All right,
just sit
so
next to Greg so I can smack him on the head when that fly
Let's-
lands.
Every time you're mad at me, just smack Eric. Go ahead.
Eric, have you ever had this before? This fine whiskey from
Liqueur?
a fine establishment?
Yeah, when he was 13 in high school.
No.
First time I
don't
got
drink.
laid.
I'm not an underage drinker.
I was.
Bullshit.
I didn't drink in high school. That one isn't bullshit.
What?
Only at the grandfather's.
I did.
Only at my grandfather's funeral. But I had just graduated from college at that point,
Oh
or high school
my
rather.
God, you
Just
have so
graduated.
much making up to do.
I had Mad Dog 2020 and Yukon Jack.
No, but I didn't say that I didn't drink underage. I just said that it was a college thing. Let's say fraternity was involved.
I'm confused.
Black Velvet. Was it like, girl,
What?
I'm about to lay out the velvety sheets for you tonight.
Bow,
Only the
bow,
best.
bow.
Like, damn, boy, is that a plastic bottle?
All right, my buddy Nick, that we hung out. So I did this whole. I probably shouldn't say this, but I did a whole thing at the Maple Festival, and I met Nick over there. He's in Auburn Fire Department.
I'm
He's
sorry.
a fireman for Auburn Fire
Oh,
Department.
fire department? Yeah,
And,
no problems.
Here we go.
It's got your name on it, Nick. Anyway, but anyway, so he makes a special hooch, and it's maple, and it was very, very good. And so he shared it with me, and we indulged, and we had a good time.
So, are we going to maybe pass this out so we can get
Do
a
we have
little...
to? I'm stalling.
So we
It's
can get
a
a...
delay tactic.
So we can get
Work
a
out the whipped
nose on
cream.
this.
Anybody got a breath mint?
You throw the breath mint
No,
in
but I
the
bought
glass.
the Cool Ranch Doritos.
Empty that bag out. I'll eat the bag.
There you go, Karen.
I'm
So-
glad, Nick,
Oh,
I'm glad
thank
you're
you.
watching, brother.
Thank you,
I'm glad
kind
you're
sir.
watching, man. Too funny.
Andrew's
Nick, you gotta come hang out with us, man. You're killing me.
All right, so should I
Does anybody
give the?
should we have one? Do you have a breath mint I can throw in the glass
I
before
do.
sniff it?
I do. Jimbo!
Wow. And things took a sour note. Literally.
So Diane is with us tonight.
Hey,
Andrew,
Miss Diane.
let me give Andrew the BV shot. Here we go.
Not the BV. Did you say BV or beaver?
That's a beaver shot right there. There's a beaver shot.
That's what I'm talking about.
Keep the black velvet scissors.
Yeah. I got
Oh my!
Scissor me timbers.
Yeah, you've been watching way too much South Park, son. Way too much South Park. Oh my goodness.
Nobody's calling in tonight. They just ran.
Hey, how many people we still got listening?
Plenty. They're more signing on. They're like, scissor me timbers. Click. Watch.
Scissor the velvet. Ugh.
Hey guys, I think this is going to turn into something different tonight.
That's it.
Okay,
I
what's
left the whipped cream at home, so just keep it.
Well, let's get a nose on this box.
Oh, I don't even know what I have. Did you?
Is it a box?
Yeah, that's what I'm calling it.
You want me to do a little history on this? Or?
Yes, I
Fire
do.
away.
It actually has a very nice nose.
You get
Yes,
that.
I want you to. Go ahead, do the.
You got a
do
nose?
the history.
Oh, for the love of God. So BV is produced. It was produced.
Shit.
Oh, why'd you have to throw that out there?
Let me finish. Shenley Industries in Valleyfield, Quebec, Canada.
Sounds Italian. Good.
And it was the only liquor available in the submarine officers at Midway in World War II.
Okay.
Which, Midway is equal distance between North America and Asia, for those of you that don't know your history.
No wonder they lost the war. Yeah.
Not really, but okay.
But what's funny is that it was held in low regard,
No.
and it was known as
Cutty
Shenley's Black Death.
Say that again.
What did I just say?
It was held in low regard.
Lurigard. Isn't that a mountain? Or
Maybe.
valley?
I don't know, it's pretty low though. And it was known as Shenley's Black Death.
I get
Appropriate.
it. That's why they have the black label on them.
Okay.
Right, I know. So, you guys were talking about George Burns was in ads before. So, it is the #2 Canadian whiskey, and it's right behind another one of your favorites, Crown Royal.
Oh.
But they used to do ads, and they had actors like George Burns that was mentioned before, and Telly Savalas. Remember him?
I do remember that.
Or Telly.
Kojak, bald guy with the
Joe Clark.
sucka.
What's up?
They also had Black Velvet Ladies, and the first
Yes.
one was in 1969, and her name was Patricia Victoria Miller. But they also had some other famous models, like Christy Brinkley and Cheryl Teagues, were also
Wow.
Black Velvet Ladies.
Well,
Wow,
train wrecks
really?
they turned out to be.
Oh, come on.
Dude, Chrissy Brinkley had a banging body, dude.
Yeah.
So did Cheryl Teagues. She was like the original.
Oh, sure.
But some
Let's ask Billy
interest.
Joe.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead.
And say some interesting news, which, maybe we've got a little bright light on the horizon here. So in August of this year, Heaven Hill actually announced plans to acquire Black Velvet. It's both the brand and the distillery, and right now the transaction is not approved yet, but they're
Right,
waiting
that's
for it to be
okay.
approved before it can be completed. So maybe there are good things to come for Black Velvet.
Black Velvet bottled and bond 6 year.
Bottled and bond. It's got to come up a couple proof points, doesn't it?
Oh my Lanta.
Ace of Spirit toilet bowl pick. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. That's all I got. That's about it.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
I'm waiting for the cease and desist order coming from Black Velvet. Yeah, where are these guys talking?
Yeah, we just want to let you guys know, great show. Shut the fuck up and please end it now. We're sending our lawyers to Cleveland, Ohio for the first
I'm
time.
even going to cleanse my palate before I drink this.
What do you got in there?
What, you want me to pee in your cup or
Vodka.
something? We have a golden shower before I drink this, huh?
Oh, dear God. Did I come
Listen.
to the right show? Good God.
I
I'm
did.
the-
I
the
told you it
sun-
wasn't going to be that serious.
I tell you.
Watch, it's going to be one of the best
As far as the
whiskeys we
golden
have.
shower goes, after you taste this, you're gonna probably pee all over yourself. So let's do this.
Whoa, that's
I'm gonna get a
Probably
little.
hard to
I'm
do.
gonna try and do a little nose
That's
on it.
interesting.
I don't get a nose off of it.
lots
I
of
do.
good.
Maybe
I
get a
actually-
little apple is probably about the only thing
I
I
do
get.
get some apple. I get a lot of vanilla, a lot of caramel.
Okay.
It's sweet.
Up or
It's
down?
got, it's got a little bit of sweetness to it for sure.
I'm not getting a whole lot of either.
I'm stretching to get the apple. And that's, I mean, that was the only thing I got off. I wasn't getting vanilla.
What's the proof on this? Is it 80?
No. It's like,
13?
yeah, it's 80 proof. Sorry, folks.
Ain't that about a some
Hey,
bitch right there?
proof.
I'll tell you what, Black
Just-
Velvet Girl,
ju-
I'm
just-
in the velvet.
Just crossed into whiskey territory on that one.
So why do you have the black velvet flanked by
What do
two
you mean?
cans?
We'll
do you
get
mean?
to that. We'll
Oh,
get
Oh,
to
okay.
that. We'll get to that.
Am I screwing things up?
Okay,
Okay.
that's
so
what
it's very
killed
light.
Steve. That's what killed old George Burns. You damn right it did.
Hey, that SOB lived for fucking long ass
Yeah,
time.
100 years,
Smoking
man, smoking
Just
cigars.
was it
and
just shy of his 100th birthday? Like a
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The doctor's
Whiskey
rule.
Whiskey and cigars.
Whiskey and cigar.
Autopsy was.
God love them.
All right.
All right.
All right,
going in?
I already did.
So-
I'll,
Dude, I am so scared.
I got no nose on it.
So
I have maybe a tiny hint of an apple somewhere down the hallway, but that's rotting. But we'll get to that.
Oh.
It wasn't
Did
rotting.
you taste it? You did. Let's go in.
I get a lot of apple in it.
Well, a lot of apple in the front,
Yeah.
some lemon.
Lemon, okay, I'll take that.
It is not thick by any means.
No, it's got a mellow aftertaste. A
So-
little bit of heat.
So
It's like weird heat at the front of your mouth.
Yeah.
so let's rewind on this. Let's be fair. Let's be fair and honest on this one.
Okay.
Since we all tend to like a more robust
Correct.
whiskey.
Robust.
Yes, I used a big word there. Thank you. I've been educated.
I just like the bust part.
Educated. I'm smart.
That's smarts. Going from a higher proof every day, or going from your early times at 100 proof and dropping down 20, down to 20 to 80 is not easy. And then something that's probably not as complex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But is it something I'm going to grab on a daily basis? No, because my palate doesn't like that. I want more for my whiskey.
So, what's the cost of this gallon jug? here?
It's like $6 for 17 gallons of it. They deliver it to your door by truck.
That's it.
Back right up to the house. I mean,
Amazon-
to the house.
Amazon free delivery.
Free delivery. 0 charge. Just pay tax.
I don't know. It's probably nothing more than. It's got to be under 20.
I mean,
for
this
a
is
gallon.
probably a good mixer.
Well, I'm not saying it, but it's Canadian whiskey, so it is a little different. It's 80 proof.
I don't know, that Canadian Club 100% rye is out of this part. We got to do a show on that, by the way. That is far out whiskey. It's like
I'm just saying, if you're going to be
14
fair, if you're going to fairly analyze it,
I'm not
you turn around and you say it's an 80. We tend to all like something a little bit more.
Sure.
So this is going to always sit on our palate, probably a little on the weak side.
Right. True.
Yeah, but I like some wheat. Like the Jameson,
yeah.
that's like an 80
Oh,
some
it's
proof.
Most of your Irish whiskeys are around 80 proof.
That's amazing.
Most
Well,
of your scotches are around 80 proof.
And even the old Forester single barrels are a 90, so it's only 10 off that, and those are a little more complex. So, again, what are you comparing? What are you trying to do with it,
I think some of
Joe?
the old Forester single barrels are actually, they're lighter than the rest of their lineup, but they're very tasty.
But yeah, they have a lot more complexity. That's my point. Yeah,
I don't really get anything out of this at all, to be honest with you.
I hit
A
the
little
two
bit
note-
of lemon.
The lemon and
You get
apple is
lemon?
about the only
Yeah, I
thing.
get apple. I get a little bit of lemon.
Lemon was on the front, and apple a little on the nose, and outside of that, it was. I'm looking for something more on it.
Well,
Speaking of which, what
you
the
could
hell did
definitely
you pour
chug
me in
this.
this? Damn it!
Well, so let's cut this a little bit.
All right, let's
some
cut it a
water.
little
Get
bit.
some water here.
We got some water. I'm going to show the camera the water that I'm using. All right, guys, so I got this centered in the camera, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the water we're using.
My whiskey got darker.
I'm not getting any nuts on the nose though. I just
Oh dear God! You know what? I could probably take off my nail polish with this.
That's not strong enough.
Oh my god.
Well, Greg, like I said in the earlier show and the show we posted for the guys to watch while we weren't on, Is there a pube in there?
All right.
All right.
Let's try it with some Coca-Cola.
I didn't put enough in.
Oh God, it's horrible, dude.
Oh, for the love of shit.
Oh my God.
All right, you guys. There's only one thing to do.
Oh my God.
Shoot
It's
it.
like fucking.
Are we
cough
ready?
syrup. I'm already washing my glass.
Are
Okay,
we ready?
Oh my
1, 2,
God.
3.
Ziggy Zaga, Zigga Zaga.
Oi, oi, oi!
Love me some Coke.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God! There's an open can.
You might
right
wanna
there.
watch how you say that,
There's
buddy.
an open can right there. Help yourself.
me some Coke.
All right, oh my God! I don't even want to smell this shit. It's so bad. I'm sorry, guys.
Next!
Okay, I was actually
I'm out. I'm tapping out, kids. I'm tapping out.
Cigar
I'm done.
guys, the non-cigar guy's
Oh my
grabbing a
God.
cigar.
I would rather smell Jimbo's farts all night.
That is a statement.
Okay, so I'm going to be brutally honest about this right now.
You haven't been before?
No.
Like the Jimbo's farts comment wasn't honest.
Oh my God.
I just wanted to say that by itself, it's actually not a bad whiskey. It is definitely something. If I was having a party and nobody cared about drinking whiskey at all, that is something you can bring out. And I mean, you could drink a lot of that really fast and get shit faced. I mean, you really could.
I know some people.
Because it's not like it's horrible to where you can't drink.
Again, it's the fraternity. I'm just gonna go get blottoed.
Yeah, it is.
So are you? I just have a question for the both of you.
Well, there's three of us here.
there's
Which
three
two
of
of
us.
us?
You and Eric and Joe. Are you?
You're
I
not
already know your answer, so I'm not going to put you into this, okay? Because it's the same answer I have. So are you guys going to add this to your bar?
Nope.
Slow down. I'm just think
about it for a second.
Okay.
I don't know if
No.
you can hide this. I don't know if you can hide this in a decanter, man. Like, you know how we do the straggler pours.
Yep.
But actually, so when we do like the decanter party straggler pours, at the end of the day, we actually still pick some pretty good shit to throw in there. It might be old granddad bottled in bond or Ezra Brooks or whatever, but that shit's pretty good.
You know what I'm going to do? That's what I'm going to do. Listen up. So we're going to finish this bottle early times, right? This empty bottle almost.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we're going to put that into early times, and then when Steve comes to visit, then that's what we're going to feed.
He's
him.
watching.
It's not dark enough.
Oh, sorry, Steve. I didn't know you were
This
still
looks
on.
different from my early times bit. No. It's new.
It's sunlight
New release.
damage.
New release.
Sunlight damage.
New release. I take it I hear the dogs barking. I take it
The Halloween
the
decorations
Halloween
are going off.
decorations are going off for sure.
That's right, man.
Right.
If you
That's
get
awesome.
past them, then you got to get past the dogs.
Amen. Well, the door's
I
locked.
know, it's September. They're all out. It's my time of year. It's what I do.
Well,
Throw that shit away. But anyway, so that's my honest opinion. Like, if I've never had it out of a snifter before, I thought it was kind of, dude, we were high class with that, man. We did it out of.
you know what? It actually
The only thing we're missing
out
was
of
the
a
white
snifter,
gloves.
it has a good nose to it to me. I mean, I like the nose of
I
it.
didn't pick up anything.
Man, I picked up all kinds. I mean,
I just got the lemon on the palate, and it's.
I got lemon. I
it's
got
easy to
apple
drink.
caramel.
I got apples. I didn't get any caramel.
I didn't get any oak at all.
Did it
If I'm
touch
at a
wood?
party and somebody pours that straight into a glass for me, I'd drink it.
Depends on what my mood is.
I mean, if
How
it's
many
free,
drink- Wait a minute.
I'll
So
drink
how
it.
many drinks have you had before you do that? That's what I
Right?
wanna know.
20.
It's like,
Just kidding.
That's my chaser.
hey, Greg, what's
Give me
that
some
old,
beer, I'll chase it down with whiskey.
what's that old saying you would say about riding on a moped?
So,
Okay.
riding on a moped.
You can do it. Come on.
Yeah.
So, I don't even remember now. Let me think. I'll come back to that.
They're a lot of fun, but you wouldn't want
Well,
to.
so, what, having sex with a fat girl? Having sex with a fat girl is like riding a moped. They're fun to ride, but you want your friends to catch you on one.
And that's like BV. You wouldn't want your friends catching you drinking a bottle.
Hey, so that makes up for, the next time we have a co-op thing, we'll just put it up as one of the
We
winning
should bring one.
bottles.
Oh my God, would that be
Oh
fucking
my
awesome?
God.
And we'd be like, oh, thanks. Wow.
I select, and the last
So
winner
listen.
wins.
So
Fuck the
listen,
guy.
so listen, if we
Worst picture of the night.
listen, this
dude,
is what
holy
we
God.
got to do. This is what we got to do. So, if we do the Christmas party this year, We're bringing a bottle of beef.
Bottle share.
We'll
bring
the
a
bottle
reserve.
share. We'll bring. Oh,
But you
that's what
gotta
that
get a
is.
fancy
Reserve.
bottle.
Okay, no, they have an 8-year reserve. It's like probably 35 cents more a bottle.
Oh,
I think it's glass.
You didn't say that, Negro.
Get the camo bottle. That'll be
Oh,
fancy.
the Camel bottle reserve, and we'll take that. And we'll see who opens it, and then we'll tackle them and throw them down the stubby.
No, whoever gets it gets a surprise bottle. Is what you would do.
All right. Oh.
But if we got 8
that
year,
is
right?
excellent.
I'm actually intrigued to do another Black Velvet episode with the 8 year.
Oh, for the love of shit. I'll be sick that
I've
day.
never had that.
Tell me when I'm not coming.
Yeah,
But
right.
what if it's really good?
You will tell me.
You be the
Let me
guinea
know.
pig.
Eric, drive over now.
Listen, I want you to grow your hair out,
Can't
and then try it. And if you don't like it or like it, then just shave your head.
just the views.
All right. Well,
It's like, you go on Let's Make a Deal. Do you want what's behind curtain number 2 or you want what's in...
curtain number 2.
Wah, wah, wah.
That
Or
would
do you want to jump off a cliff?
50-50 chance. Black Velvet, GTS. Which you want? And we're gonna hide it. And we're gonna shift them around. You get the 2.
GTS or Black Velvet? Oh, I'd be in on that one, man.
How about ATM?
And then if you pull the Black Velvet, you would be so pissed.
You have to chug the whole bottle. The
for the
whole
love of
bottle. How much
God.
is in there, Eric?
Who cares?
Too much.
Don't even look.
Not enough.
Don't waste the energy.
17
Ow! I hurt
liters.
myself. It doesn't even say. What the hell?
A shitload. That's what it says on there.
Don't break the bottle, Eric.
It's a shitload for
1.75
$6.90.
Yeah, that's high class plastic.
1.75 liters.
You think Michelle will notice any of that BV missing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Doug must have drank it.
Fucking Kostelnik. Every time.
You see,
Keep going, Dougie.
Put that in a Scotch bottle and give that to Dougie Dunbar.
Don't
Hey,
even do it. Don't
we
even
traveled
do it.
all the way to
Don't even do
Canada
it.
for this.
I've noticed someone.
Don't even do it. Stop. Leave it alone, son. Leave it alone.
Ah, see,
Smell
John?
like cologne. Leave it alone. That's what I'm saying.
All right, back to reality. All right, so in itself, that's what I say. What do you say, Eric?
I already said.
Real thoughts.
Real thoughts?
Neat. When it was neat in the snifter.
Neat in the sifter. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't twist my tail. Does not twist my tail.
Doesn't yank the crank. Okay,
All right.
Karen?
I'll take Jimbo's farts for 200.
Okay. I'll give it a half a thumb up. Okay, Greg?
Door number 3.
Wah, wah, wah.
Cliff, jump! But there was George T. Stay!
I'm a lemon behind you.
Coca-Cola cans jumping off with
Yeah.
you. Ah!
Coca-Cola's gonna be so pissed at us. Really?
I'll tell you what. That did make the Coca-Cola taste bad.
It did.
It gave it a
It did.
weird...
It did.
I can't get it out of my mouth. I can't get rid of it.
So I poured a little bit in, and then I poured the rest of it in.
But I thought doing a deep pour like I did was going to
That's
make
what I
it
did.
better,
It was
and
not
I think that
better.
was actually the bad
It
thing
was
to do.
worse.
No.
It was worse.
There was only one thing to do, and that was to just slam it.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, in my personal opinion, the only thing
It's
Burp.
exotic.
Who said that?
Diane.
Hey, it's-
Diane, how do you drink this? Do you drink it neat, or do you make certain kinds of mixed drinks with it that enhance...
Oh, she's
So
my
Velvet-
rye gal. She's
Velvet.
my rye gal.
No, one of her favorite drinks is Black Velvet.
get the hell
I
out
swear
of
to
here.
God.
What?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
which, okay, let me rewind here and say, which Diane are you talking about?
Tarosky.
Will the real Diana
Roxy.
please stand up? Please stand up.
Alright.
Whew.
That's
Yeah.
your jam, man. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I know we're busting balls and being funny tonight, but hey,
No, I'm
you
dead
do your
serious.
thing. You do your thing. I'm fucking serious. Right?
Jimbo's farts
I
are
am
better.
serious. I ain't even playing.
Yeah. Karen's like, get this shit out of my house now.
I gotta drink my
All right,
Italian
anybody got
beer.
a Tane I can lick?
Did you really?
No,
She just about snarfed her beer. That would have been funny as hell if she
Just trying to
snarfed
get rid of
that
this
too.
taste.
Dear God.
That
Hey,
the
you know, at
Coca-Cola
the
was-
beginning of this thing, you said you actually had some interesting news about this particular bottle.
Well, we can't get into that yet because we're going to go into the Whiskey Wizard.
All right.
All right, guys, we're going to fade out here for a second. We're going to join Mr. Doug, a.k.a. Big Sexy, on the Whiskey Wizard. See you back in a minute.
Hello, welcome to this 10th edition of the Whiskey Wizard. I'm Doug Dunbar for the Whiskey Roundtable. As we finish out Scotch Whiskey Month, I thought it'd be good to take just a moment to talk a little bit about malt and malting and what is that before we transition back to talking more about bourbon each week. So malting is the process where we take a grain and we get that grain moist and we aerate it and do things to start that germination process. That natural process of germination starts to convert some of the sugars in the seed or starts to convert starches that are in the seed into sugars, and through that natural process also activates certain enzymes that are useful in the mash. So malting really takes place where we steep the grain, and then in the case of barley, which we're always talking about with single malt Scotch whiskey, that malt is then laid out on a malting floor. So this moist malt now is being aerated. They continually rake or use a paddle to turn over the malt continuously. And they do this basically until the kernels start to get shoots, the first signs of the green shoots coming out, and that's really when it's time to stop the process. And they stop the process by kilning. So we'll take that barley now and they'll put it through a kiln to start the heating, drying process. That stops the whole process of germination. And then usually that kiln will heat up through the fires will heat up the kiln. And in this case, you can see again here where peat, we talked about peat last time, where they use peat fire to add the smoke to go up through the bed of barley, and we not only stop the malting process, but we can add that good flavor to the mixture. A lot of wheat that's used either for brewing or distilling is also malted. Rye can also be malted as well. But barley is particularly good at, malted barley is particularly good at lending enzymes to the mash, and that's why it's very consistently used also in the making of rye whiskey and bourbon. There's some good things they look about in a good barley for malting. That's at the good resistance of the kernels to split. At the same time, they need to be friable, that is easily pulverized. They look obviously for high starch content, vigorous germination qualities, and low glycemic nitro potential. So it really helps with the aiding of the enzyme production. So before malting, the barley is screened, and barley of less than 2.2 millimeters is typically screened out and sold for feed. But the rest then can go on for malting. So again, just a little bit about how we make whiskey, and malting is a process that makes whiskey better. I'm Doug Dunbar for the Whiskey Roundtable. So long.
Okay, y'all. We're back, and that was Mr. Doug on his Whiskey Wizard. Doug, thank you, man. We love you, dude. He's always got really good information. I just wanted to say that Diane had told me she always splurges for the 8-year Black Velvet, and it is in a glass bottle. It's a new thing. No, I'm just kidding. It's in a glass bottle. It's about 14-ish bucks, she says.
Wow.
So I would actually like to try that. So, Diane, question for you while we're live here anyways, if you can answer it in the comments, and I'll read it out.
Do you get drunk before you drink it?
Is the 8-year a lot better than the regular BV that we had tonight on the show? Because we'll do another show on it, no problem. Maybe we'll do it again next week. Uh-oh. No, we'll save it for a few more shows. We'll do something for, on the real.
I'm busy.
I think I'll have the sharts next week.
Door number 3.
Serve it out of a glass bottle or a ceramic bowl.
You like that
Doesn't
2
matter.
stars?
I did like the 2 stars.
Dude, under $20. That's baller, man.
I'm gonna buy next time I travel. I'm gonna buy some.
All right, so again, thanks, Mr. Doug, and I'm gonna get on to some Got a few things to say here on the news front.
Oh,
Wait,
really,
did
Joe?
Did you say news?
I did say news. Welcome back. I just want to let you guys know tonight on the news, the Whiskey Roundtable is drinking Black Velvet. It's shocking. Frankly, it's disgusting. I think we should stop drinking whiskey at this point, and I think we're going to burn the collection.
No.
It is, we just found out it's $3 for 7 gallons.
No.
August 13th, Heaven Hill announced that they are purchasing Black Velvet, so it would be. I'm interested in that. I'm really, really interested in that.
Who's buying them?
Heaven Hill.
Heaven Hill.
I've
That's
lost
for
some
real.
respect there.
No.
No. This
So-
I've lost some respect.
They must be trying to sell the distiller.
That's it, guys. We won. We're buying this motherfucker and bulldozing it tomorrow.
How much is it going for? $2.50.
$2.50.
$2.50, Darkness
Yeah,
Monster.
like this monster.
Eric Von Black Velvet tastes amazing when you give it to someone else. That's news.
Well put.
That's all news from
That's
Gary
all.
Gnu.
That's all,
Diane
folks.
says it is definitely a lot better than the regular Black Velvet. I
How
would
much
hope
better?
at
How
8
much
years.
better?
Just a smidgen.
We'll find out.
It is the second largest selling crap in the world. It's been around for 65 years. In all fairness, it feels and tastes like 6.5 months. It's known as one of the few whiskeys, along with Cutty Sark, to make mixed drinks taste bad.
I believe it.
Uses. This is what I came up with
Oh,
over
okay.
many years of research.
Cleaning your oven.
Cleaning the kitchen items, toilets, tubs. You can bathe in it. Lubrication. You know what I mean.
No.
You know what I mean.
That is not a lubricated.
Refinishing stainless steel. Octane booster. Surprisingly, I tried it today. It cleaned out the cylinders in my car. And when rubbed on your face, it is actually an anti-aging cream. Or wait, maybe that's
Acne.
something else.
Acne.
That was something else they were talking
Because
about.
even the old
Ah,
doesn't
never
want to
mind.
get close
Whatever.
to that.
Just use it. Put it on your face and clean your toilet with it, and
That's it.
I don't know. Use it for lube.
Scissor me timber.
And I think that's it. Scissor me timbers.
Oh my Lanta.
This is the Whiskey Roundtable. We are your hosts. I'm Joe Clark.
Big G.
Karen Allen Keller.
Not really a side.
Car.
Oh my goodness.
That's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Check out our other episodes. Diane, I know we busted balls about the Black Velvet tonight, but I am really interested in the 8-year. We'll check it out, and we'll do a review on it, and hopefully you come on the show, Diane, and be a guest, and you bring us an 8-year, and
Change our minds.
change our minds, and we'll have a good
Joe's
time.
mind.
All right, sounds good. All right.
It's just, did I hear that right? It's the second largest crap in the world, but I thought it was the first. Guess Spam finally beat it out.
Nice. Spam juice.
Eric Von Hodge. Oh, hey guys, reminder. Everybody who's watching tonight, we're going to be back in about 10 or 15 minutes, and we're going to do a live Q&A and hang out with you guys. All right.
All right.
See y'all later.
All right,
I'm going to
everyone.
roll the
Be
credits.
safe.
Have a good weekend.
Good
Be
night.
safe.
Good night.
Bye-bye.